Hello guys, and I brought you here today because I don't know if you have heard of this YouTuber or not, but his name is Camera, and I'm Froggy, right? And we've been having some problems between us. Let me explain. Okay, so what Camera has been doing, I believe that you know who Camera is, the person who makes movies, and I take part of his movies. We even had a channel together called Camera and Froggy, if you've ever heard of that. And we have been having some issues, and he's probably gonna blame it on me, but it's been him. So apparently he threatened to delete Camera and Froggy, which he did end up doing it, but I do have some footage of him saying that.
Well, you said you're just gonna record it and then you're gonna false expose me when I did nothing. Because you were blaming me and saying that you were gonna record this and then post it on your channel trying to expose me, even though I did nothing to you. All I am was telling the truth. No, I'm telling the truth that I didn't ban him. So either you believe me or Cameron Froggy goes bye-bye.
As you can tell, that was some pretty raw footage of him saying that. And yes, he did end up saying that. And yes, he did end up deleting it. And so I'm going to give you the explanation on what the backstory of that video was. So basically, I was playing with my friend. I don't want to leak his name, so let's just call him Bartholomew. I don't know. I was playing with Bartholomew, and we had joined Camera's code. We had done a couple of scenes for his Unknown Killer movie, and then all of a sudden, my friend disappeared all of a sudden, and then I saw him at his watch, so I assumed that he had banned him. So naturally, I said, "Yo, did you ban him? I think you banned him." And that's when he sat down and had his arms up and was saying that stuff. And I feel like ever since the recent winter update that happened a couple of months ago, he's been treating me really horribly, saying stuff, and I quote, "Your opinions do not matter because I am the director and you do as I say." A good way to describe his attitude against me is he's treating me like an animal in a zoo. Treating me really horribly and using me for movies. And then when I get sad or something, he'll be like, "Cheer up, because we're doing a scene and I don't want it." And I quote, "I don't want you to look sad so I can get more views and they won't think that something bad is happening." And a lot of stuff has been happening recently, and I just wanted to say, don't go to his channel and hate on him and stuff, but I just want to talk about this because nobody has been being "Hey, how are your staff doing?" And you know what I mean. So actually, I'm speaking for me and all of the other staff of Camera. We've been false banned and stuff, and we'll say something, we'll have an opinion, and I'll be for example, I don't really like Poppy Playtime. So I went up to Camera and I said, "Hey, Poppy Playtime is a little bad, don't you think?" And he said, "No, Poppy Playtime is not bad." And then I said, "Yeah, well, can I tell you some reasons why?" And then he said, "Yeah, you can tell me this," and then banned me from the code for a month. Well, I think I'm heavily over-exaggerating. It was probably 2 weeks, but still, he banned me just for having an opinion or stuff. And personally, I'm just trying to follow God's image, and yeah, and I just wanted to like say, camera, if you're watching this, I just want to say, do you treat all your friends this way? 'Cause you treat me horribly, so I'm assuming that you treat all your other friends horribly. No offense, but that's probably why you don't have that much friends and you don't get that much views on your movies. Now, I am not doing this for attention or anything. I just wanted to like talk about what's going on and like why Cameron Froggy got deleted even when it has thousands of views. I know it's pretty stupid because like the time that he deleted Cameron Froggy was the time that I finally snapped. And I snapped because he said, if you don't grab people for I quote, if you don't grab people from our movie, I will ban you from this code forever and you will not make movies with me again. So that's when I finally snapped. I left the code, typed in his code, joined it, typed in a random code, and then when I would come back, I would say something like, you have no control over me, and then leave to the random code and then join back. And I did a bunch of those. I didn't say the same thing over and over again. I don't really remember what I was saying, but I remember one of them were just one word, and that was hypocrite. Because he told me to stop being kind, even though he's not kind. And yeah, he eventually did ban me for like a month. I'm not over-exaggerating here. He really did ban me for like about a month. And again, I'm not doing this for any clout chasing or like just like trying to be mean. I'm just doing this because like, the hell, man, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm just like doing this because I want to, and I'm done being pushed around like a toy. And he also says some very inappropriate things between like scenes of a movie and stuff, because like, and I quote, he said that age was just a number, and he also said like, come here, I'm gonna tickle your balls at 5 miles per hour. And yeah, he's said very weird stuff to his staff members. So yeah, I just wanted to enclose that because that's just very bad and wrong, and you should not do that to other people online. I have more to talk about, but I need to do something. So this is going to be the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you want more like update videos and stuff like that. So yes, I will see you guys later or in a different video. I don't know. But I do hope you have a good morning, night, afternoon, or whatever